The night before her wedding, she was glowing. Tomorrow she'd be the center of attention. But when she stepped out of the shower, clumps of hair stuck to her hands. She screamed. The wedding was canceled. But the reception? Oh, the reception went on without her. Because someone had waited nearly a decade for the perfect moment to strike back. If you've ever dreamed of getting justice on someone who humiliated you, hit that like button, subscribe, and get ready, because this is one of the coldest, most calculated acts of revenge you'll ever hear. I grew up in a quiet, close-knit small town, the kind where everyone knew your dog's name and your secrets spread faster than wildfire. Our neighbors, the Jenkins family, were like our second family. Their kids, Tyler and Megan, were 2 years younger than me. They were the kind of siblings who were constantly at war, but in the beginning, it was harmless. Silly pranks, whoopee cushions, disappearing shoes, the usual. But as they grew older, Megan's pranks shifted. They weren't playful anymore. They became personal. Tyler, the younger brother, was a soft-spoken, hard-working guy. He mowed lawns, helped neighbors, and even did odd jobs for me to earn some cash. I watched him grow from a shy kid into a confident teenager. But Megan had a mean streak that sharpened with age. She was clever, charismatic, everyone loved her, especially teachers and boys at school. But behind closed doors, she saw Tyler as a punching bag. And on the night of his prom, she crossed a line that no. That night, Tyler had everything planned. A rented tux, a date, he was nervous but excited to impress, and fresh haircut. He showered before the big night, used the shampoo left in the bathroom by his sister, and by the time he stepped out of that shower, the damage was already done. Chunks of hair slid off his scalp. His brush was full of it. His hands came away clumped with hair. Panic, disbelief, rage. He had to shave his head completely. Imagine going to your senior prom, not as the confident kid you'd planned to be, but bald, embarrassed, and heartbroken. Later he found out Megan had spiked his shampoo with hair removal cream as a joke. She laughed. She thought it was hilarious. Tyler didn't. I moved away a few months later, but I stayed in touch with Tyler via text and email over the years. We talked here and there, college, jobs, life updates. He moved to a nearby city, got a stable job, and seemed to be doing well. On the surface, he had moved on, but fast forward 9 years, my wife and I were invited back to town for a wedding. Megan's wedding. We thought it'd be a nice weekend trip, see old friends, enjoy a night out, and celebrate. Her wedding was gonna be massive, funded by her parents, her fiancé's family, and the groom himself. The town was buzzing. Invitations were gold foiled, the catering was high-end, and people were flying in from across the country. But none of that could stop what was coming. The morning of the wedding, we woke up to a text from Mr. Jenkins, Megan's dad. Hey everyone, change of plans. The ceremony is canceled, but the reception is still on. Come ready to party. We were stunned. The ceremony was off, no explanation. We debated going, but figured why not? We'd already come all this way. So we showed up, and instantly we knew something was off. No bride, no groom, just an open bar, great food, music, and whispers. And then we saw Tyler. He looked smart, not in a lil. The night before the wedding, Megan had done what every bride does. She went to bed early after a spa day, washed her hair, and got ready for the most important day of her life. But when she stepped out of the shower that night, just like Tyler years ago, her hair was falling out in clumps. The same trick, the same weapon, hair removal cream in her shampoo bottle. She screamed, she cried, and she locked herself in her room, refusing to come out. There was no wedding that day. The groom was furious. The families were in chaos. But Tyler, he was calm. He told his parents, word for word, "She took my prom from me. I just returned the favor." It wasn't just revenge. It was poetic, chilling, perfect. Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins were upset. But straight at night, the wedding reception went on, without the bride. People danced, ate, drank, and exchanged stories. Tyler mingled, laughed, even gave a toast. He didn't gloat, he didn't mock his sister. But everyone who knew the full story couldn't help but smirk every time someone asked, "Where's the bride?" We caught up with old friends, shared memories, and yes, laughed about the cold, calculated revenge that turned the biggest day of Megan's life into her most humiliating one. Tyler had waited years, and when he struck, it was with precision. Not out of spite, but out of justice. He never forgot what she stole from him, and now, neither will she. Imagine the silence in that bridal suite. The mirror, the bald patches, the broken skull, the canceled ceremony. It wasn't just hair. It was identity, control, image. And in that moment, Megan felt everything Tyler once did. He didn't yell, he didn't fight, he just waited and made sure she felt it too. Revenge isn't always loud. Sometimes it's silent, patient, icy. Sometimes it waits for the perfect moment, not to destroy someone, but to make them understand. Justice doesn't always come quickly, but when it does, it's unforgettable. If that story gave you goosebumps, smash that like button and tell us in the comments, what's the coldest revenge you've ever witnessed? And don't forget to subscribe for more spine-chilling, justice-filled stories every single week. Because sometimes, karma needs a little help.